This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Bears going up against the Giants. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup. Zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19. So after the INT, it's Manning. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Kwiatkowski, the rookie from West Virginia. Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed. Yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
Throwing now is Manning. He finds Becker complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes to the huddle and says more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
Now Howard. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. On to stop the rookie first-rounder Eli Apple.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Here's Hoyer. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Running with Howard. Shreds the tackle. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Jason Pierre-Paul first burst on the scene for me, headed towards his draft year. You know what I saw him doing? Like 15, 16 backflips in a row on a YouTube video.
Athlete.
Absolute athlete. And he uses that agility to slip past guys and make plays in the backfield.
Draft year 2010, 15th overall pick. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. A quick handoff. That's Lasike. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
That was a big-time stop on 3rd down. Offensively, you'd love to tie the game up here, but 3 points might not be a disappointment.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. Here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Hoyer. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now Hoyer. The catch made by Miller. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the... halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting into the end zone.
Yeah, inching closer and really knocking on the door now. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now it's Bears first-year kicker Connor Barth for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling.
And 2nd down now. This defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. This is Jennings. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let him run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet. And right now I take my rudimentary kindergarten skills and draw where the tackle box would be, because that one...
And he is in! Touchdown, Giants! Rashad Jennings! So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense, 2nd quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. Jeffrey with a catch left side. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards remaining here on second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
One-handed, love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. If he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it. Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Zach Miller. So the defense has kept them out of the end zone. A field goal try coming up, and we'll see if they can get any pressure on the kick. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got his man, Donnell. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Larry Donnell. Third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will... It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Defense has at least kept them out of the end zone, limited them to the field goal attempt. See if they can wreak any havoc on that field goal try. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion. Time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. They run again with Jennings. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The linebacker, Lamar Houston, the one to bring him down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Manning. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
All right, here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. It's a game. And they have been struggling. Can they get the score they need to get back in this football game?
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now Hoyer. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here in my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked to him about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing it, right? Because that's exactly what he's told you, and he is getting it done. Smooth in the secondary, making catches, making plays. That's the guy that we know.
Here's Hoyer. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the one. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Second and goal from the one. They'll try again with Howard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. New York set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now it's Jennings. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Here's Jennings. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Manning will take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Here's Brad Wing now. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on.